Welcome back, students. How are you all? I hope you are well at home. But keep studying. You are in 12th class. You have to face the board examinations. So, let's study next chapter. Should wizard hit mommy? It is the chapter from Vistas, your supplementary book. Here comes the plot line. The plot line of the story is very important. The story always had an animal with a problem. The old owl advises him to visit the wizard who would solve the problem. Skunk's problem, he smelled bad, visited the wizard who changed it to the smell of roses. This is the plot line. Always the story starts like that. Let's read the theme of the story. The story raises a moral issue. If the parents should always decide what the children should do, or let the children do what they like to do. Understood? The story is asking a moral question that a child should always follow the orders of their parent, of his parent, or the parent should understand the desires of the child and let her or him do whatever he or she wants to do. Children dream and live in their own magical world. They are devoid of despise, ugliness, and petty differences. They are pure at heart. The story raises a moral question at this point. Should Wizard hit Mommy? Joe feels that he must. Jack says that it would be wrong because a mommy is always right. She should be loved and respected. Here are the main characters of this story. Joan, the main character. She is a 4-year-old girl, lovingly called as Joe, means her nickname was Joe. Jack, father of Joan. Claire, wife of Jack and mother of Joan. Skunk, a baby creature with a bad smell. Mother skunk, mother of baby skunk. Owl, a wise creature that solves the problem. And wizard, a magician. Gist of the lesson. What the lesson is actually about. The chapter captures a very sensitive reaction of a small girl to an important aspect of the story that her father narrates to her. The story reveals the worldview of a little child to a difficult moral question that shows her mental or psychological richness. Okay. Jo is a little girl of 4 years. She is engaged in a story session with her father. It was the habit of her father that he always used to recite her stories to let her help in having her nap. Jack, the father, used to tell her a story every evening, and especially for Saturday naps, Jo feels herself involved with the characters and the happenings. Jo was a very sensitive and expressive girl. She used to have lots and lots of questions and reactions during the story sessions. Let's start the summary. So, students, the story begins by telling us about Jack has two little kids. The story tells us that Jack is having two kids. The kids are Joe and Bobby. Joe's it's not Joe actually. Jack's wife Claire was pregnant with their third one. Thus, to put her daughter to bed, Jack would make up stories for her daughter. This storytelling tradition started, this tradition of telling the story to Joe started when Joe was only 2 years old and thus continued ever since. So it is being like 2 years when since Jack has started to tell the stories, to recite the stories, to make his daughter sleep. Jack makes sure that he tells a different story every time. So you can understand how difficult it used to be to create a different story each and every time, and the practice was being done since last 2 years. However, the story always have a common creature named Rosa. For instance, it was either Roser fish or Roser chimpak. Understood? Jack, always the hero of Jack's stories was Rosa. The name was always there like Rosa, okay? But the creature used to be changed. That sometimes he used to recite the stories of Rosa fish. Sometimes it is Rosa chimpak, monkey, squirrel, etc. Roser goes to the wise old owl with problems that would send him to a wizard. Thus, the wizard's spell would solve the problem after payment of some pennies. Pennies is a currency, a coin, you can say. Now that Joe is growing up, it is getting difficult to put her to bed for nap in afternoons. Thus, one day, Jake decides to tell her a story about Roser skunk, the creature which you can see in the picture. In this story, there is a little skunk that always smelt very bad. It is so bad that no animals play with him and is alone always. Thus, Roser skunk decides to go to the wise old owl. As usual, the owl sends him to the wizard. The wizard, with his spells, asks Roser skunk about his wish. He expresses he wishes to smell like roses, to which the wizard agrees. After that, all the animals start playing with the skunk and he plays till it gets dark. Finally, Roser skunk goes home to his mommy. Joe thinks the story is over when Jack continues. So, student, have you understood? The story started with what? A creature named Roser. Roser, skunk. And a skunk, the quality of a skunk is what? The characteristic of a skunk is that he used to smell very bad. Okay. So whenever he came out to play with other creatures, the other creatures used to tease him by saying, "Oh, here comes the stinky skunk," and they used to run away, which made Roser skunks very bad, feel very bad. He used to cry, and one day when he was crying badly, he went to sit under a big tree, and on that tree used to live a wise old owl. When he was crying badly, the owl came up and he asked Rosa, "Why you are crying?" And Rosa said, "Because I have no friend, because I smell very bad, so no creature want to play with me." So owl said, "Oh, you smell so bad." But Rosa said, "What can I do?" So owl said, "Okay, you can go to wizard, the wizard can help you." So he went towards the direction as per the given by owl, and the wizard would do some magic. He just tries some magic with his magic wand and changes his smell. Before changing the smell of Roser's skunk, wizard asked him what smell he wants to have, and he suggested that he wanted to be smell like roses. He done some magic and he got his smell of roses. Okay. After reaching home, now he was smelling like a rose. Okay. After reaching home, the mummy notices the awful smell and asks Roser who did this. Now Joe was very happy that now Roser skunk was having so many friends to play with, but but the mother of a skunk was not very happy. She asked him, "Who made him smell like that?" And Rosa skunk tells her that he did not like the way he smelled. So he asked the wizard to help him smell like roses. This infuriates the mother. She becomes very angry and tells him to accept himself for what he is. She goes to the wizard all angry and asks him to return the skunk smell after hitting him. She took her umbrella and hit sharply at the head of wizard and ordered him to change his smell back. This made and Joe very angry. Thus the wizard reverses his spell, but as the mother skunk ordered him, he reverses the spell and Roser skunk is back to smelling like he did before. However, this new ending does not please Joe. Thus the story ended, but Joe was not happy with this ending. She asked Jack to change it to the wizard hitting the mommy back. She insisted her father, who was not happy with this ending, Jo, the daughter of Jack, because she used to consider herself at the place of Roser skunk, and she was imagining herself that how she would have been felt if no other student or the child refused to play with her. Okay, so she asked her dad to change the story, to change the end of the story. And how did she want to change the story? That the wizard took her magic wand and hit at the head of Mommy and refused to change the smell of Roser skunk. Jack did not like this protest, and Joe kept insisting to change the ending tomorrow when he comes with another story. She does not listen and follows Jack back downstairs, but now Jack is infuriated and threatens to give her a beating. She was not happy with the ending, so she was just shouting and making noises. No, daddy, you have to promise me that tomorrow you will recite me a different story with this type of ending. That wizard had his magic wand and hit the mommy. She goes back disappointed, and Jack sits with his wife in a quandary. These are the images of coins. So, conclusion. To sum up, should Wizard get mommy summary, we learn about the moral quandary parents often face when the children start growing up and thinking independently. It helps us get a glimpse into their innocent minds and adult authority over it. Thank you. Do keep writing and telling me your suggestions about anything. I hope you have understood the chapter. Go through all the NCRT questions, all are important, and in board, many questions are being asked from there. And the main important question is that why the perspective of adult is different from the perspective of the child, and why it is so, because the adults are always having an experienced and having an experience, thinking they know how to tackle all the problems, and they know that the life is not always a bed of roses, so we have to encounter many problems. But the children lives in their fantasy world. They do not want to face the reality. They do not know the reality. Actually, they are always having an aura of cartoon images and the happiness and roses and all. That's why the perspective of adult and children are always different. But being a parent, being a father, Jack wanted to let Joe know the hardships and the cruel truth of the life. Okay, thank you.